There's a guy named Alex Jones on the radio. He is furious with me. He's the leader of the 9/11 Truth Movement, the purposefully ignorant who are trying to drum up a conspiracy that George Bush and Rummy and Cheney attacked us on 9/11.
Here it is with Gibson, who looks like Count Dracula albino.
I swear to God, if this guy were an animal on the street, you would call the dog pound and say, somebody, there's a critter out here with rabies. He's just foaming at the mouth. That'll just get
all
me
they've got is sophomore names and terms.
That's just going to get me in more trouble, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Anti-American Fox Noise Channel's neocon Bush bootlicker John Gibson has once again chosen to attack Infowars and Alex Jones. Alex Jones? They're still going on about him?
They got a lot of nerve sitting up there posing as conservatives. They're a bunch of scum. I'm just trying not to get mad, folks, but when these people start talking about how they want to openly kill us, I just can't handle it anymore. Bunch of scum. Let me tell you, all you yuppies and all you want-to-be good old boys and all that, you're getting what you want right now with the economy, and it's going to get a lot better for you.
Isn't this great?
It's going to get worse and worse for you, scum. And, folks, I'm telling you, they'd operate death camps in a minute.
Oh, my God.
They'd take your baby by their hind legs and bash their brains out on a pillar in a second.
Oh, my God.
They'd love to kill you and your family. You go read all the stuff we've compiled where they talk about it. In a bunch of black uniforms, like this is the Red Terror in Russia, and kill tens of millions of people. That's what they do.
My God.
What a moron.
You know, it really is a great John Goodman act from The Big Lebowski. I mean, it just is so dead on. And he's making a full-on living at this. John Gibson has once again chosen to attack Infowars and Alex Jones, this time in an attempt to rubbish the existence of the plot to create a North American Union. If you're rubbishing the existence of something, isn't that a Brit phrase? Is this some whack job limey writing this?
Nah, it's an American.
John Gibson has attempted to rubbish the theory that the Security and Prosperity Program, is that what that thing is?
Yeah, North American Union.
The North American Union. Represents such a move by comparing Alex Jones' voice to that of John Goodman in the feature film The Big Lebowski. Well, I ask you.
We're going to keep having victories, and we're coming for you. You've shot the whole kit, kat, and caboodle. You've run on too far. The jig's up. Everybody knows who you are now, New World Order.
There's no f***ing reason why his wife should go out and owe money all over town, and then they come and they pee on your f***ing rug. Am I wrong?
For the uninitiated, Alex Jones runs a radio show in Austin, Texas. He's a 9/11 truther.
He's the 9/11 truther.
Well, I'd like to think so. I think those two kids that did Loose Change probably had more impact than he's had.
That's true.
And they have just gone ahead and admitted that their whole movie about 9/11 being a Bush and Cheney plot is just riddled with stupid errors.
We were a bunch of kids tackling a subject far beyond the scope of any one documentary. And I will be the first to admit that our film definitely contained errors. It still does contain some dubious claims, and it definitely does come to some conclusions that are not 100% backed up by the facts.
But at least they have the guts to say it. Alex Jones is out there spewing this stuff, and then he's in this North American Union deal. Governments, since Dwight Eisenhower in 1950, whatever it was, decided we need an interstate highway system across this country. Politicians have been scooping up money to build roads. And there is this thing going through, which is essentially one big superhighway from a deepwater port in Mexico, across Mexico, through Laredo, across Texas, Oklahoma, the upper tier of states, and into Canada. It's supposed to terminate up in Winnipeg. And Rick Perry, the Republican in Texas, is trying to jam this thing down Texans' throat. But the idea that somehow or another, the three amigos, Stephen Harper and Felipe Calderon and George Bush, are getting together to join the three countries into the European Union of North America, I think is absurd.
I'm telling you, it's the real deal. And you know it in your guts it is.
I've heard David Koresh. I mean, he could only wish he could sound like that. He babbled like that. He said things like that. But he didn't have the John Goodman thing down perfect.
Koresh had nothing on this guy.
The voices you will hear are those of Gibson himself, his guests, recordings of Alex Jones. He bizarrely throws in at certain spots. And lastly, that of a totally pointless sidekick he apparently keeps chained in the corner and feeds only when he barks in agreement with his melanin-starved slave master.
Oh, yeah.
Angry Rich, I think that's you.
Yeah, they can shove it.
And I'm the melanin-starved slave master?
See, you don't look that white to me here. I don't see it on TV.
That's the makeup. I just came up from the TV studio. I wiped this off. I'm as white as you can get.
You look like $1 million.
Whiter.
It's like Border Patrol for liberal refugees.
Criminals, you face the sworn protector of this fair city.
John Gibson on Fox News Talk.